has anybody ever seen this coat? Anybody?
Well, then you're all lucky.
Oh, let me explain.
I told him I was going to reserve my comments for his outfit on the stage. I still have not come up with something that encapsulates what's happening next week.
The reason I'm wearing a fur-lined coat inside, this was actually, anybody ever watch a show called Gilmore Girls? Did anybody ever see a scene where Dean, the real Dean, got in a fight with Jess? And Dean comes out and he's wearing a coat and it's brown, it's got some fur on it. And anyways, I wore this coat on Gilmore Girls a few times, and I wore it today because of this show, and even more importantly because of creation. I got to meet a young man named Cody. Jensen and I both did. We got to meet him in New York in May, and he's having a big spine surgery on Tuesday. So I just wore it to kind of let him see that I still got it. It belongs to me, but come tomorrow, I'm sending it to him to make sure it's all right. This is for Cody. I'm sure some of you are coming out there. You're watching.
Nothing says get well like a big piece of cowhide.
Faux cowhide. Maybe.
Cowhide.
Faux, that means fake.
Yes.
That's
That's
fashion.
what it looks like to me. It looks like he cropped it up, threw a fur collar on Dean's old coat.
It's true. A coat that's gone missing. And look at this. News?
You're like a network whore right now.
My wife and I are moving out of our house here, so I've been going through some old stuff, and all this Gilmore Girls stuff came out. So, all right, I'll rock it.
Don't you think Thomas is going to need that? When he gets
No,
older?
he's not going to need it. Who is the first timer? How's it been? Good. That's always my favorite.
Welcome to the Gilmore's convention.
The real team. That's what I like to say. So, what's been the highlight? Todd Oswald, was he pink again?
Rob? I was texting him on the way in today. He said good luck to us today, like you're gonna need it. But no, it's I'm glad he came out. That's awesome. And I heard Jason filled in for him yesterday.
And did Brian make it too?
Wow.
I wish I had
What are we doing here?
And Julie McNiven.
And Julie made it out.
She sing?
Yeah.
Some of these first timers are like, I had no idea who this
That
was.
doesn't surprise me. For some reason, it doesn't surprise me that Julie can sing. She's one of
Ready,
those.
should say it shirtless? Yeah.
She sang shirtless? There's videos?
Slut. Kidding, Julie. I'm kidding.
She's rad. Wait, I misheard that. Sebastian.
That makes more sense.
But shirtless, not pantless?
That's
Usually he's like, oh, they're okay. Sebastian, no. Just take the shirt off, it's fine.
He's got tearaway Levi's.
He and Jen, I think it was in Germany, we were at a bar or something in Germany a few years back during a convention, and he's dancing, and Jen's like, I'll go dance. And so she gets up, and she's in heels. She ends up falling and like breaking her elbow. It's fun, but he is full of life. I'm sad I'm shirtless. He's a fit fella. Oh, he's showed me. Somewhere, somebody has pictures of the two of us.
And him being full of something.
So what do y'all think about the season? I was so sad I couldn't live tweet the last couple episodes. It's been really fun to kind of challenge you guys.
I know, me too.
He was there for one of them. But I thought Blake did an amazing job. I thought young Dean. It always surprises me. Yeah, it never surprises me when a young actor has the raw talent, but when a young actor can kind of channel that raw talent and play the fine line between too emotional and too subdued, I just thought he did a great job.
Thanks. I mean, I'm not that young anymore, but I appreciate it. He did do a good job. It was, yeah, actually, thank you to all of you guys. Our ratings are, somebody's watching the show.
If y'all don't cut it out, we're gonna have to do this for another year.
Yeah, it's, what? Did you say 20?
Dean, shotgun! Sam, medication! Dean, where are my pens?
Yeah, nothing says hunter like diapers.
I had a birthday card. I was going through my trailer this week, and I had a birthday card from Bob Singer, and it said, "I've now known you for more than a quarter of your life." Yeah.
And that was 4 seasons ago.
So now, who knows? Anyways, before we end up just jabbering, welcome to the newbies. I hope, welcome to the family. It's a really fun. It's been many, many years, and it never ceases to amaze me how many new people we get to invite to the.
But more importantly, welcome to beautiful Burcon, California.
Yeah. You know what?
This was-
many a TV show.
This is where I first lived when I moved to California.
This is where we all first lived.
It's a rite of passage. Coming back to our roots.
If y'all are driving around, this is probably bad. If you go to 4420 Ensign, if anybody's ever heard my Jonathan Taylor Thomas story, that's where it happened. So if you're going right down Vineland and you hit Riverside, make a right on Riverside, make your first left. And it's just apartment building. I mean, you can't do anything. But it's just apartment buildings, but it's this narrow street. And that's where JTT totally cut me off. I never told the story.
I don't want to hear it.
It's funny, I never come back to, I don't really live here anymore, so I never come back here. So coming back here and kind of going, I went for a little jog down Ventura Boulevard yesterday, and seeing some of the old haunts and some of the old places. It's been a wild ride. It's been kind of crazy. Thanks for sticking around during it. It's really cool. All right, well before I let my coffee just make me talk for 30 minutes, does anybody want to throw a question? Yes.
Actually, so I could do that.
Yes. Never too early to fall on the ground.
I know a great taxidermy place. Don't worry, you guys. They'll be standing right here tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Go Musketeers. I see a hand sort of in the back. Yes, both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My question is that on the show, both of you use guns a lot, and I was wondering, did you know how to shoot before your roles on Supernatural? Who taught you, and what was it like?
Did you see that shot? One shot.
Yeah, I just shot him with a Remington 870. Boom.
I can tell from the sound of the chamber.
I would say that we both probably thought we knew our way around firearms, but we luckily, what was it, season 2, maybe?
Yep.
We have a friend of ours who works a lot with military and SWAT and border patrol and a lot of different kind of factions of law enforcement, and he kind of opened up his facility and his talents and services to us. What was that? Season 2, season 3, or 3? Yeah. And then I think that's kind of when we really kind of got the knowledge that we have, that you see today of how to properly handle firearms. And how,
We both
how to
were
properly
familiar
respect
with
them.
guns. We both grew up in Texas and we're familiar with guns. I mean,
But I mean, I think that when you get that kind of a teacher like that who can not only tell you how to properly use them and to load them and to clean them and to take them apart and stuff like that, but also how to properly respect them, then that's when it kind of changed for he and I, and then we really kind of got not just comfortable, but got really attached. So now we know our way around a few firearms.